This is going to be a huge week for the administration and the party ahead of the midterms. Biden was supposed to go to Pennsylvania yesterday, where a Senate seat's up for grabs, and give a big speech and make it rain at a fundraiser. But that was scrapped. And then on Monday, Biden was set to take a trip to Florida for his first midterm rally. I'm not sure if they're still going to be honking horns in the cars anymore, but that was a big deal. It's not going anymore. And on top of that, we're hearing chatter. The Democrats may use this as an excuse for Biden not to run in 2024. They're saying he could have long COVID, providing a medically graceful exit. This is bad news for Team Biden. The political sharks smell blood and they're circling. We told you yesterday that suddenly Michelle Obama and Hillary Clinton are back in the headlines. It's not a coincidence. They're very powerful people who want Joe out of the White House. No question. Biden's getting hit where it hurts. And leave it to China to pour salt in the wound. Apparently, Xi Jinping reached out to Biden to wish him a speedy recovery. It's like OJ sending well wishes to Nicole's family. Okay, well, maybe that's being a little dramatic. After all, Biden has said that he and Xi are old pals.
America is a nation that can be defined in a single word. I was in the foothills of the Himalayas with Xi Jinping, traveling with him. And that's we traveled 17,000 miles when I was vice president. I don't know that for a fact.
Michele Bachmann is the dean of the Robertson School of Government at Regent University. All right, Michele, how do you think the Biden White House is handling the president's COVID quarantine?
Well, I think they're actually pretty excited about the COVID quarantine. On the one hand, they want to make sure that he is tough as a bull, looking like he's tough as a bull. That's always been an impossible task. It'll never work because he's a cardboard cutout president in a shadow presidency. And now at this point, the left has decided he's damaged goods. They don't want him around. And so this is actually pretty convenient. I agree with that analysis, that this may be the way out for the progressive left, for independents, for the right. Nobody wants this guy in 2024, and this may be it. When the doctor stands up and speaks of the President of the United States as though he's a 4-year-old, saying he cleaned his plate this morning for breakfast, he cleaned his plate at lunchtime, I guess he gets another ice cream, he gets another cookie. The whole thing is embarrassing. You wouldn't say this about a grown adult who's in charge of his faculties and who's in charge of the nation. That's always been the big story, Jesse. We all know he's not in charge of the nation. We don't know who is. There's a few people that are having a good time behind the scenes playing president of the United States. The one thing we do know, it's not the guy who was just diagnosed with COVID.
Couldn't agree more. Michele Bachmann, thanks as always for joining us.